Yeah, I mean, when you have a guy who's a major global superstar, it's always great when he comes back. You know what I mean? He's become one of those guys. He's like The Rock. You know what I mean? The Rock is out doing his business deals and doing all this stuff. And when he comes back to the WWE, it's a big deal and everybody gets excited about it. I mean, that's really how Conor's become for us.
But let's talk about the fight. The fight is going to be sensational. This is not an easy fight for McGregor. Far from it. McGregor's always had the self-belief that he's one of the best fighters that history has ever seen. And certainly he did that. He did make history, the biggest star, 2-weight division champion at the same time, the first one to ever do that. But he's had a fall from grace. So what? No big deal.
Sure, I lost. It happened, you know what I mean? I'm at the losing, so that's it happening naturally, you know what I mean? Sometimes a defeat is what you need. A defeat is the secret ingredient to success, you know what I mean? So it's at the taking it out, it's at the taking those accomplishments down my belly, and I'm hungry to get back.
The biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history is back. We all knew he'd be back. Or I shouldn't say that, but most of us, certainly any of us, who know what makes this man tick, knew that Conor McGregor was going to be back in a competitive setting, and there's really only one setting for him, and that's the UFC, and it's going to be Michael Chandler at 170 pounds.
It's crazy to look back on him. It's like when he first got in the UFC, when he first fought Dustin Poirier. It shows you, like, that's why that is so big. Just his character at the beginning was so fun and entertaining and just
captivating.
He's the GOAT. Maybe not a GOAT. When it comes to skill set, it's hard to say who's the GOAT. Like, who's the best? It's hard to say. When it comes to who's the GOAT, who really blew up the sport, who took it to the next level, who was the most entertaining, who captivated the most people, Conor is the GOAT.
Yeah. I would have a hard time arguing against
and not
that.
even anyone really that close.
No.
There's only one Conor McGregor. I love Conor. I love what he represents, man. He's big. He's big. He has a gigantic brand. Some senses just as big as our sport, you know. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great when he comes back. He's going to bring a whole new energy, even more fans. It's great for all of us. It's great for the sponsors. It's great for the UFC. I wish Conor all the best. I love the way he's living his life. I never thought in my time I'd see an MMA fighter with a Ferrari yacht, right? But he's done it. I'm so proud of him. It opens doors for all of us. It lets young fighters know that it's possible.
So yeah, I appreciate Conor and I appreciate what he's done for the game, because whether you like him or not, he raised the bar. He raised the bar for everyone, even you guys in here. Like, the whole game is better because of him. Ronda Rousey did that as well in her time. But yeah, Conor's definitely set the bar, and I look to do the same before I'm done with this game.
And you can't take anything away from Conor, man. Conor has put himself in that part, in that status, to be that guy. And even sometimes I have to think, like, man, like that, because some guys get envious of that. Like, how did he do that? Like, some guys are just special like that, and Conor is that guy. He's special like that.
Yeah,
you know. So he people just gravitate towards him, and he, you know, special guy.
I think Conor could still do it. The real question for me with Conor is what's going on with his leg. Yeah, his leg snapped in half. And no one, and I mean no one, in combat sports has had their leg snap in half and come back and been the same or better.
You know, when you're coming back off of an injury or something like that, you know, when I came off of my injury, of tearing every ligament in my left leg, and people telling you that you'll never be the same, gave me the fuel, the fire to train as hard as I can. I believe that you're going to see a better Conor McGregor.
Training's going great. The leg is bouncing back. The body is strong. My energy levels are high. You know, I'm getting this hunger to be committed. You know, so everything's moving in the right direction. At the right time also. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to go.
You know, he's in his mid-30s now, I believe, 33, something like that. You know, he's getting into the mid-30s. He's had some time out because of the leg. He's been inactive because of the boxing. Joe Rogan was talking about this recently. Inactivity is kind of, it's bad for a fighter. The time away from the ring or the octagon, from the training camp, with the distractions and the money and the fame and the movies, it's not good. You got to get back in there. So if he comes back, he beats Michael Chandler, then he fights for the belt. You never know. That left hand is always a threat for Conor McGregor.
Look, to be honest with you, when Conor McGregor is around and he is fighting, it makes the sport a little bit better. It's exciting. Like, there is big fight feel surrounding Conor McGregor. He's the most polarizing superstar we've ever had within this sport. So to have him and Chandler go at it is, you couldn't make a better fight. I feel like this is the right fight to make for Conor, because obviously with that name, you're not gonna get some tune-up fight. You gotta fight somebody that's got a singular digit next to their name, and I feel like this is the right fight for both guys.
He's never gonna be champion. He's never gonna be complete this level.
He said he would fight you on Twitter. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. Let's go. Let's do it. Why not? Like, play a little bit game, and because this is, bro, he's gonna be long night for him. What Khabib did with him.
Yeah, enough is enough with the disrespect that comes my way, you know what I mean? People are going to give me my respect for the many facets of my game, my fighting style and everything else. Because I just want to fight and compete, but I want that gold belt. I want that, I'm going to get that world title that has the Irish tricolour emblazoned on it, you know what I mean? I'm the reason that tricolour is on that UFC world title. But I'm going to be true to myself. I'm going to be bring out the best of myself. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to do this for my fans. You know what I mean? I'm doing this for the people that are supporting me. You know what I mean? So I want to show up the best I can possibly be, and I will be.
That is one thing you could never question about McGregor. His title aspirations don't change. So even if he loses, he never comes back looking for the easy path. He always tries to find the hardest guy to put himself back right in contention to try and become champion again.
People walk away from the sport. It's not like your physical body lets you down. It's just the mental fatigue of it all. You know what I mean? Tyson said a quote that I was interested in. He said, what would Cuss say to you? What would Cus D'Amato say to you now that you're coming back? He said, what took you so long? And I agree with that. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep going, and that's it. You'll never get rid of me. This game is mine. This city, Las Vegas, is mine. This world is mine.
Okay, if we talk about Conor, okay, last couple of years he's not hungry. And now what happened with his legs, never ever. Never people come back, and never gonna be people on the same prime twice. Most of the celebrity people do this when they become famous, when they have money, everything, they busy, they travel, everything. No, this is big mistake.
There's no celebrity, there's no fame. That thing is nada, nothing, not even on the radar of anything. Fame and celebrity, there's pitfalls for it. But I am no celebrity. People mistake me for a celebrity. I break people's faces for money and bounce. That's what I do.
I can't say I don't like him. I like when he speak too much, he show, you know. It's cool to see what he do. He did good things for the MMA, you know, we make people make more money for in the MMA. He did good things also.
You know, the UFC is in a great place. I'm very proud to have assisted in that in a major, major way. You know what I mean? I'm here for it. I have a lot of love for the company. I've been here since the Fertitta days, and I'm here in the new age, and I'm very, very honored to be associated with the company.
Everyone can say he's rich, he's famous, he's this, he's that, whatever he is, but Conor chose with the UFC a not easy night in that UFC Octagon, and that to me is indicative of a guy who needs something special and needs something a little bit dangerous, needs something a little bit scary to keep him on that straight and narrow between now and this late summer, fall, whenever this fight happens. And that to me gets me excited because I know he is motivated and excited.
Look at all of my potential opponents I have. I have gangs of opponents, literally, I could fight, that I have history with. Trilogies, secondary fights, fresh fights even. These are all similar age to me. So if these people are similar age to me and I have an audience interested, which I do, well, who's to say these fights won't take place whenever they'll take place? Do you get me? We're all, it's to the grave, my man. It's to the grave, yeah?